mind, here we go.
Grand final time. We are in the grand finals, guys. We are in the grand finals. North America against Europe. Nouns Esports against BlvkHvnd. BlvkHvnd with the advantage. They need to win 1 best of 5. Nouns Esports needs to win 2 best of 5s with a bracket reset. And we have Gatlu back on the Eggeslash. Gatlu back on the Eggeslash. It's gonna be an exciting match. And he's gonna go down already. There we go. Goes down. As I said, exciting match. Gatlu goes down for the first, but Overlord also on Eggeslash. So we have both of them in Jungle Book. Back on the center ace. We have Goose on the slow bros. So some interesting choices right here. Gatlu already going down. Maybe jinxed him a tiny bit. Was so excited for him. And he was also quite excited. Redmaw healing up right now, very fast on the goal. If you circle in, circle out of the goal, you actually heal faster. And he's already level 4. So we have a Serena against no Serena. And the fun part is BlvkHvnd as well, going for the Trevenant now. CrisHeroes again on the Trevenant after seeing Gatlu do very well, and Redmaw goes down. Redmaw already down. So much damage on the top side right here. Goose has to be very careful right now as well, not to die. Has this guide, is gonna try and buy time, but all of them score. Everyone of BlvkHvnd is scoring. On the bot side, we do have a kill as well. Slashcan goes down to a gank of Adesu. And now we have an invade. Elo Unite is currently invading. Sadly, we can't see it because the spectators never want to show us when a jungle invade is happening. But he just uses the hyperspace portal, gets back to base, and is totally fine. Adesu also being a bit aggressive right there, takes the jump pad and is going for these corp fishes. Redmaw taking jungle buffs to get to level 6 faster. And yeah, there's the Serena evolution. We are level 6 on this arena for Redmaw, so he is good to go. He is good to go. Overlord jumping in onto Goose. Misses the Sacred Sword, but hits the A-Pom, which I guess he maybe wanted to hit anyways. 30 seconds for the next B spawn, 50 seconds for Dreadnought. Both teams don't have the best last hitting. Oh, we have it. No, we have a Hyper Beam Dragon Knight, what am I saying? We have a Hyper Beam Dragon Knight for Nouns Esports. Adesu back on it. Sometimes he plays Sylveon, sometimes he plays Dragon Knight. For this first game, he wants to go for the Dragon Knight. Bruff already throwing out these egg bombs. He's looking for them, just a bit of damage, not too much. Jungle Book looking for level 9, he's not going to join this bottom fight. Neither is Adesu, he's going back to his own jungle to get to level 8. Which will be much easier. I don't think Jungle Book is necessarily going to reach level 9. CrisHeroes finding a nice Horn Leech onto Gatlu. Gatlu's getting 3 this time around, and he's going to look for another one. Can he find a Horn Leech? He's going for it. Finds one Horn Leech, is going to go for Bruff. But the reset doesn't hit them, and they get out for now. Dread is up. Adesu's should be level 8 now after this last buff. Yeah, there we go. There's the Dragon Knight. But BlvkHvnd is in full position right now. And actually, Jungle Book, pretty much level 9. He has 2 more seconds to take over. There we go. There's level 9. And he's gonna go. And there's gonna maybe just go for Adesu. Adesu's down. This is huge. This is absolutely massive for BlvkHvnd. Jungle Book died. Jungle Book actually died to Redmaw. He somehow managed to make it happen. 2 are down on the side of BlvkHvnd right now. Redmaw keeps going in with the Serena. Elo's also going to die. One more basic attack of Slowbro takes him down. This first Redmaw's doing super low. Can Redmaw get with the double storm? CrisHeroes also gets literally to go over. Can Overlord pull a miracle? He does! It's always Overlord. It is always Overlord. Finds the Sacred Sword to boost the auto attack. And he gets Dreadnought. It is always Overlord. He is the backbone carry of this team, and he stops BlvkHvnd from a complete disaster. That would have been a huge Dreadnought after losing a teamfight as well for the South Esports, but Overlord just steals it away with a perfect time Sacred Sword. Alright, now the game is still pretty close. We have Jungle Book for level 10, so he gained off experience from this. Redmaw building up his boosted auto attack and passive. He's gonna go for double stomp, it's gonna go in again, but his boosted auto attack actually timed out, so he's missing out on 1 stomp. And CrisHeroes barely gets away. Oh, he has the Unite move, but he actually goes down. Bruff is using the Unite move as well just to make sure he pushes in. They're gonna start scoring. That's 30, 40 going in. And that is massive points. A huge overcap. Actually a perfect overcap of 39 points. A perfect overscore on the top side for Nouns Esports. Now being ahead in 166 to 92 points. Very intense first game already. Very Bruff just walked. Okay, so this is a tactic where Bruff just used Unite move. He wants to hub to be back faster, so he's gonna look for some small points, looks to score some small points, and dies to get his Unite faster back up. He's dying to get his Unite move faster back up. It's actually a strat. So If he got a score in and then died afterwards, it means that he's gonna have his Unite, hopefully for this Dreadnought fight again. Hopefully. Gatlu's diving in with the boost auto attack and CrisHeroes goes down. Gets smacked all over across the face by the sword. Jungle Book is up here. Gatlu is very oh, he has to be careful. I think he's dead. Jungle Book should be winning this. Oh no, the X-Speed is there, right? X-Speed, he just gets away. He's waiting right now for the... But there's no Hooper Unite on his team. He can't pull to bot lane. There's no Hooper Unite. BlvkHvnd has it though, so Jungle Book is here on level 12. He's the highest level in the game right now. Very, very strong. Grease is dropping super, super low. So is Bruv. There we go. There's the Unite move up. If he didn't do this on top lane, he might have not had it. He goes in, but he's down. Bruv goes down super, super early into this fight. Jungle Book is very deep. He's gonna die to the Dragon Knight auto attack. Dreadnought still almost full HP. Overlord is also down without using Unite move. Right here, CrisHeroes goes into the hyperspace portal. 3 add-ons instead of BlvkHvnd. Only Hooper and Trevenant left. What can they do? What can they do? There's the Horn Leech. Into Curse. Can he snipe it? No. Adesu's on point. And he's able to get the second Dreadnought of the match. This time for Nouns Esports, no stealing. Away this time. Overlord diving in against. There's Unite move up. It's in a shield form right now. It's gonna be very tanky. He's gonna start healing up. And he kind of want to look for something, but this could be way too deep. Yes, he gets punished. He gets so squishy going to the Sacred Sword form, into the shield sword form, and gets taken down very, very fast. He had no chance of winning this. CrisHeroes farming top bees, pushing them all together. Oh my. And Stand also got cancelled, so he does still up now. Redmore's diving onto the Trevenant. And the Trevenant's obviously gonna be super, super fine. He's gonna be super, super fine. Rotom's gonna pick up a Nouns, and they're now in full control of this match. But again, Cinder is highest level in the game. He actually is gonna reach level 14. If he can get the score in, he's gonna be super, super high level. But they just want to break this goal. Overlord is trying, but the Skite of Goose is just in time to make it stop. They're gonna take a hyperspace portal to base. Rotom is pushing in top. 1 minute for Zapdos. And this game is gonna be super, super close. This last team fight. I know who I favor. One team has a Serena, the other team has a Cinderace, so it's also very good in late game team fights. Slowbro Unite. If Slowbro Unite hits Cinderace or Aegislash, the game could be over for the side of BlvkHvnd, so... I don't know who I favor. Both have pretty good team fighting. Both have very good team fighting. Yeah, so far, Nouns Esports has been winning these team fights pretty hard, so... But late game is always a bit different. At level 14, Cinderace does a crazy amount of damage. But he has not had good positioning so far, so... He has to have better positioning in this last team fight. Compared to the 2 Dreadnought fights where he went down. Bruv. Checking everything around him, making sure they're not close. And he's gonna start walking up. Zapdos has spawned. And Nouns is in full control of the mid goal right now. And there is a very early Unite by Elo. Porting his team in. Goose has to be a bit careful right now. It's a bit caught off. It's getting chunked by the Cinderace and Jungle Book now. They just have to keep Jungle Book alive. And Adesu is dropping super low. Bruv has to Unite move him to keep him alive. But Serena Unite got cancelled. Redmore doesn't have to... He's gonna just go die. He's gonna go down right here. This is horrible for Redmore. He's down, yeah, and Jungle Book is still alive. Going for the Gatlu. He sidestepped the Sacred Sword. He sidestepped it. Gatlu now under a lot of pressure. He's gonna try to get out with the Sacred Sword. Goes back in. Even with the mech type, we have Adesu fighting Trevenant and Aegislash. He has to reset, and they're gonna start doing Zapdos. Overlord healing up with the White Guard and Shield form on Zapdos right now. Bruff's still full HP. Gatlu's going in. Gatlu's going in. But he's too squishy. He's just gonna die to the Jungle Book auto attacks. Cinderace claims this KO. I know Aldous was working on the Zapdos, right? They have to just zone him away right now. He's trying. He's going to die. Few more auto attacks. There we go. Zapdos is dropping super low in the sky. It is not enough. And BlvkHvnd takes the first Zapdos of this grand final. In a crazy team fight. Absolutely crazy team fight. It's going to score 100, 200, 300 points. 40 seconds left. Looking in a great spot to take this first match of this grand final. Redmore's Unite got cancelled in this last team fight on Jungle Book with the full heal. And that was the game decider. As soon as Serena's Unite gets cancelled, she's actually quite difficult to play. Especially against the Cinderace, where so much point and click damage comes out that you can't avoid. And that's exactly what happened. Redmore's going to score 100, but the Blissey Egg Booms are still there. And this is going to kill them right here under the goal. Jungle Book is jumping in. He's level 15 Cinderace. He's doing so much damage. Gattu's going to go down. One more time. Any moment now. Overlord is back. Game 1 goes over to BlvkHvnd.
a show by BlvkHvnd, staying calm, cool, collected. Nouns Esports was really putting it to them early. They stayed in the pocket, they did their role, they scaled Jungle Book to the late game levels they needed and let Jungle Book do that work from the backline.
Yeah, it felt like they knew what their job was. Make sure that Jungle Book is nice and fed, because when Jungle Book is full, they cannot be taken down. That Cinderace right there just dominating.
Great follow-up by Slash. I think Slash used their Unite move on Elo. However, they weren't punished by that. They were able to back off and be able to hit that re-engage and get themselves a win. Let's take a look at these numbers. These teams are pretty much dead even across the board.
So close. I mean, that match was so incredibly close. That match really came down to that final moment right there. If Jungle Book goes down, if they're able to catch them in that moment, I think that fight turns the other way. They were not, however, and then Jungle Book was able to start kicking, throwing those soccer balls, getting those KOs, and from there they were able to secure that Zapdos.
The story of this damage dealt here is these teams are intelligent when they go in and they
team the grand final.
Game number 2, BlvkHvnd Noun. Do we see any changes? Do we have a Blastoise? I'm seeing a Blastoise on Adesu. Oh, switching it around now. This is the first Blast of the tournament, maybe. And we already have first blood again. Ruff is going down here on the spot side. First blood for BlvkHvnd, but they're gonna trade a 1-for-1 KO. 1-for-1 KO, and Gatlu is actually taking the jungle. On this Trevenant, very tanky team comp. Very, very tanky team comp from Nouns Esports this time around, and Jungle Book still on Cinderace, who should be quite happy playing against such a tanky team comp, right? This is what Cinderace wants to be. Kill tanks with the passive of Cinderace. So yeah. But maybe they're just gonna be unkillable, who knows? Maybe they're just gonna be absolutely unkillable. Adesu in the enemy jungle, but barely gets away. Wonderful recoil animation. CrisHeroes is gonna pick up level 4 from this Corpfish. And Overlord on his E-speed, but Gatlu barely gets away into the hyperspace portal. It's time for Gatlu to show off his Lucario in the grand finals. He's speeding all over the place already. Oh, he's going so ham. But I think he might have overextended. No, he E-speeds back into the hyperspace portal himself. And he's gonna live. Back now, I think it's still on cooldown. He's gonna chase on Redmore. Oh, he's gonna so chase him down. He's gonna E-speed over this, E-speed again. And it takes a free KO. Actually, Hooper's gonna take it away. Gatlu's gonna try and score 20 points, but Elo's just in time, and Gatlu's gonna die here? No. Another hyperspace portal. Another hyperspace portal ruined today for yet another KO. Overlord is back. He's gonna look for this last hit, and he gets it. He's gonna do the E-speed meteor mesh as well, and this time Gatlu doesn't get away. Another kill for BlvkHvnd on top side this time. And Overlord already almost level 7. He's gonna score 28 points right here, and he might actually get level 9 for this first Dread fight. He's gonna collect all those bees, all those APMs that respawn now. He's gonna be absolutely massive. Another APM right here. Almost level 8 already. And we have someone porting to top side, Gatlu again. Getting ported to top side. BlvkHvnd looking on point right now. Adesu and Grease are gonna score some points, not too much. Just a bit of experience. Against the first Blasters we've seen this entire tournament. CrisHeroes might go down right here. Yeah, he's gonna go down. The sword is down on the side of BlvkHvnd. Finally a KO for the side of Nouns Esports in the second match. But this time they are very far behind in experience so far. Jungle Book level 8, Overlord level 8. We don't see how much XP they exactly have, but yeah. Almost level 9 on both of them. Overlord is about to be level 9. He is about to be level 9. He's just gonna dive in already. He's just gonna be ready. He's up for murder. He jumps in. Very, very deep. Is doing the Unite move, and we can't see it right now, but Jungle Book is gonna get the first KO of this team fight. But Redmore's going very deep, and Jungle Book this time just Unite moving much earlier, is able to kill this arena before something happens, and they're gonna start working this Red now, but they're still very scared. Bruff is around, they're gonna try and kill Bruff first before they go for this, and Gatlu's back. Here's the Fluffy Tail, remember. Fluffy Tail to curse! And he doesn't get it. It goes over to what? Slash can! Blissey's able to somehow get it. Gatlu tried his best with the Fluffy Tail Curse Explosion, but it wasn't enough damage. Bliss Unite now flies across everyone of Nouns Esports onto Jungle Book. There gets stunned, take damage. And Jungle Book is able to live as well. Same for Slash Can. Great early game for BlvkHvnd so far. And Overlord level 10 already. He's just zooming all over them right now. Does he have any E-speeds left? No, he actually doesn't. Has to be careful. Bruff is going for him. But he's not gonna have enough damage. And Overlord is actually sticking around. But I think he misses E-speed. Yeah, he did miss it. He missed his extreme speed there, and he can't quite go for it. Rotom's being taken on the top by Nouns. Redmond's still not level 9 yet. He is still not level 9. There we go. There it is. Are they gonna look for something here? Yeah, there's the eject button from the bush out, so the enemies don't have vision on him. Into the enemy team. They're gonna look for the push in right here. BlvkHvnd Knight also comes through. And they're going very, very aggressive, but the Rotom's already dead. CrisHeroes is still full HP. Jungle Book is full HP. And they're able to kill Redmond. Gatlu is looking for a kill on CrisHeroes now. The Rapid Spin Water Spout is here. Gonna look for a kill on CrisHeroes, but no. The sword is actually just too tanky right in this scenario. And again, they don't have a lot of damage on Esports. They don't have too much damage there. It's gonna be quite difficult to kill someone through a Blissey. Overlord going for Bruff now. Does the E-Speed Bone Rush combo, and Bluff is just running away though. It's like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna fight this Lucario. Already 11.5. Highest level in the game right now. Even higher level than his jungler, so he's absolutely massive. And he just keeps fighting. Runs across the map. We have Dread spawning in 12 seconds. We have 3 Unites on the side of BlvkHvnd up. We only have 3 Unites as well on the side of Nouns Esports, so pretty even right now. Not sure how much the others have to wait for. Blastoise Unite is kinda low. He's probably also running Energy M, so it should be up quite soon again. And Elo dropping the Hooper Unite super early to the team fight. Where's the Hooper Unite of Grease? He's waiting super long. He's waiting very long. Okay, there we go. There it is. Overlord looking for an engage onto the Hooper. Going onto Mime now. Dropping in early, unstoppable. Going into Redmond as well. Is he just gonna kill them? He goes out to the bees. Was, I think, too scared of a Serena Unite hitting him, so he had to abandon this fight. And he's gonna engage for now. He's gonna go back in now. Has the Lucario Unite. BlvkHvnd Knight is gonna hit him, but he had unstoppable. Who's gonna get this threat now? It's resetting in HP right now. It's fully resetting. Who's gonna get this one? It's so intense. And went over to BlvkHvnd. Cinder Ace with the blue buff auto tech is able to get it. And secures his team the second threat of the game with a Cinder Ace basic attack. The Red now didn't want to die. It just kept resetting in HP. Oh my. And the blue buff of Jungle Book is able to get it. Nouns. I don't know how they're gonna kill anyone. They have such low damage on the team in late game team fights. And they're all under-leveled. It's gonna be very difficult to come back. 1.5 minutes until Zapdos. Overlord diving across everyone already again. Oh, it's just so dirty. Gets the easy KO on 2 of their targets. They're gonna break the goal as well, and Rotom is gonna start walking towards the second goal. Not sure if they can push with it. Overlord is here and ready to win this grand final. On his signature pick, Lucario.
That's a big question mark. We already have 2 players level 13, 1 level 12, and they're going to try and push that advantage as we look across the way, and Nouns is struggling to find experience on the map.
1 minute to go. 1 entire minute to go. Rotom goes down. Gatlu's only level 11, Redmond's level 12 now. Adessu's level 12. We have level 13 on Cinder Ace, Lucario for BlvkHvnd. And Jungle Book's gonna be 14 right here. Jungle Book is reaching 14. CrisHeroes is gonna reach level 13. So that is quite scary. Overlord should also be almost level 14. Now in Esports can't even flip this match either. They don't have damage to kill Zapdos. That's the scary part. They don't have a Dragon Knight. So they can't just go ahead and flip Zapdos. Overlord is building up a boosted auto attack. And he is just he's just standing there. Menacingly staring at them. He's like, yeah, what you wanna do, huh? Are you gonna walk into me? Nah, right? Yeah, I'm gonna walk into me. He's just staring at Nouns Esports, daring them to walk in. There we go. Bruff is gonna build some wards. And Nouns Esports have to look for a teamfight win. They're gonna score 80 points for now. It's gonna put them almost back into the game when it comes to points. Overlord already going over through everyone. There's a huge Blastoise Unite hitting Jungle Book, but Jungle Book has the Bliss Unite. If Jungle Book goes down here, this could be a disaster. He actually dies. Jungle Book somehow manages to die in this teamfight, even with the Bliss Unite. Overlord now. But 3 are down on the side of Nouns Esports already. Adessu's left, BlvkHvnd is left, Gatlu is walking back into this teamfight. Overlord is dying super low, has the Unite move though, but he goes down. Gatlu's able to kill him. CrisHeroes now across the wall. They're gonna go for the Zapdos. There's Fluffy Tail on it. Fluffy Tail is on it of Gatlu. Can he go for it? No, he doesn't get it. CrisHeroes is able to get another Zapdos. They're gonna start scoring now. Elo's gonna try and score 50 points for himself. They're gonna try and stop him. Surrender comes in. I don't think he's gonna make it, but 100 points go in for the side of the Blissey. Eggstail's gonna run towards the enemy base as well. Gatlu tried with a Fluffy Tail, but it wasn't enough. It was not enough. CrisHeroes boosted auto attack with the blue buff. Is the blue buff difference? Maybe. I don't know if he had blue buff on Zapdos right there. Well, if it was blue buff difference. Gets it with the boosted auto tick, I'm pretty sure. And the extra damage from the blue buff. 40 seconds left. It's still winnable for the side of Nouns Esports. It's still winnable. Quite difficult though. Quite difficult. Jungle Book was called so early into this team fight out of position. And now Esports looking for this. 130 points difference. Can they make it? 25 seconds left. They have to do something right now. They can't wait. And Blizzy's gonna score 80 points. Just to make sure that this game is over. Mime dies as well. I would like to see the left side. Alright, there we go. Redmo's gonna die. And yeah, that's gonna be game number 2. Also, BlvkHvnd is 1 match away from being the World Championship winners. 1 match away, 1 game, 1 Zapdos away from being the World Champion.
That's another strong showing by BlvkHvnd and completely reversed from what we saw in game 1 where they were struggling to keep up an experience. This time they got out of the gates quick, got some quick KOs and never gave up that lead.
Yeah, I gotta say, BlvkHvnd just looking fantastic here in game number 2. You know, we had the strategy switch up here from Nouns. Both teams switching up their strategy a little bit, and it just didn't seem like it was the play. They did get some value out of that Blastoise. The big plan, obviously, rapid spin onto Jungle Book, take him down. But BlvkHvnd was able to punish them for that decision.
Slash getting the crown on this one, probably on that.
Game 3 could be the last match of this grand final, and this time we have Gatlu playing Blastoise, so a bit of a change up. And Bruff is back on Blissey, so dropping the Mime now. And Gatlu, haven't seen him on Blastoise in quite a while. Again, last game it was Adesu on the Blastoise, and this time it is Gatlu.
As they back off, Geese and Bruv there for the support.
Yeah, CrisHeroes in this bottom path with 3. It looks like Overlord going to be playing this top path.
Overlord is back on the Egg Slash as well, after having a I don't know why they change sometimes these Pokemon. He had a great game on Lucario last match as well, but maybe he doesn't feel confident enough. Again, I get it kind of won because of a last hit, right? So goes back on the Egg Slash. Chain their combo, but Jungle Book staying on the Cinderace. But he was a bit of a liability last game, I have to admit. He needs a bit of better positioning. He needs better positioning for these team fights. He's gonna wait a bit for experience to take over, so he gets to level 5. And there we go, gets level 5. And this is always also top lane already. No KO has happened yet. Bees are spawning. Maybe now Redmo already level 5. He's looking for all of these last hits, and he gets almost all of them. He goes to 5.5. Obviously very important for this arena player. Very important. Jungle Book on bot laner, they're gonna pressure. Bruff is dropping low. But they're all gonna score. They're just gonna press them away a bit, and then they're just gonna start scoring. But CrisHeroes might just die. Hooper, Hyperspace Portal. Rotation comes through in this first blood for Nouns Esports, and second KO as well for the Europeans in this third match. And there's this arena evolution. They're all gonna score. Put them up to 70 points. And Redmo is very scary now already. It's time for Serena to take over the game. We have Elo Unite invading. Or so 1 buff away is very ready. He takes away a blue buff from the side of Nouns Esports, but they don't really care too much apparently about it. They're just staying in lanes. Oh, Gatlu's gonna base now. He's gonna find his blue buff being stolen. He's gonna be a very sad turtle. There we go. His blue buff is gone. Goes over to the red buff. And it's gonna at least pick up the red buff. CrisHeroes has to be careful right here, but the Hyper Voice should not be enough damage. Yeah, he's totally fine. And now Adesu's under of treasure. Jungle Book is here with the Blaze Kick, jumps over him. Does he have, he doesn't have enough damage. He actually doesn't have enough damage. The Softboard X are enough to keep him alive. And get back to school just in time. Overlord's gonna die on top side. He is scared. Yeah, he's dead. Astonished. He's able to finish him off. Nicely done by Goose. Overlord not level 7 yet, so still needs a bit to go until he gets this Livolution done. And, you know, gets a bit tankier for the white card. The white card is just so important. Elo? Dropping super low. So this is just the Sylveon Blastoise team comp where Blastoise does a lot of damage because Sylveon's Hyper Voice reduces special defense. So you just Water Spout and Hyperspace the same target, Hyper Voice the same target, and hope they just die. That's pretty much it. If we make Blastoise deal an insane amount of damage inside a Hyper Voice on an enemy target, so yeah. Dreadnought's being taken. They're just going for it. And are they just gonna get it? No! Elo Unite snipes it away on the Hooper. That's a disaster. Meanwhile, Jungle Book's invading the jungle. It's gonna take it away from Nouns Esports. I don't want to say too early, but this could literally be game deciding. This could be game deciding. What a dread loss for the side of the Europeans. Redmo's gonna go in now. It's gonna look for some KOs. Jungle Book has his own Unite on the Cinderace. They already have 1 KO on Hooper. Grease is down. They're gonna look for Gatlu as well. Redmore has to jump in. Doesn't have Unite move though yet. He gets stunned by the white guard and goes down. The Storm is not enough to take Jungle Book down. He's gonna get full HP from the Hyperspace Portal. Oh my. This is looking terrible for Nouns Esports now. Gatlu as well. He's gonna go down as well. 3 or 4 KOs for the North American team. Not looking great.
BlvkHvnd once again putting pressure on up and out in the top path. They have Jungle Book up here. It's going to be difficult for Nouns to outsecure this, but they've got the egg. They've got the stomp here.
Can they get the Rotom as well? Yes, they get the Rotom. What a huge steal by Elo Unite. They must give them the victory, the championship. Thanks to one Shadow Ball of a Hooper or Hyperspace. I'm not sure what got it even, but I think it was a Shadow Ball. Is Rotom gonna go in? They're gonna they can score 30 and 40 points afterwards. Yeah. Are they gonna score 30 and 40 points? Yes. 32 points even. And there we go. 32 overcap puts them into a big lead, XP-wise and also point-wise already.
Just playing phenomenally here in game number 3. They're playing like they're champions and they're trying to take it.
Now Esports need a miracle at this point. They're so far behind already. But they still have a Serena. They have a Serena.
Here we go. Overlord slashing it up already. Level 10 here. But you know who's a pretty high level too? Yeah, it's that Jungle Book. Level 12 Cinderace here at the 5-minute mark.
Daesu not far behind. Or excuse me, Gatlu not far behind.
BlvkHvnd. It's gonna come down a bit now. And there's an early Unite by Elo. He's gonna port his team in for the second Redmore fight. Can Nouns do anything in this team fight? It doesn't look good right now. Actually, it looks quite fine for the side of Nouns as well. BlvkHvnd is kind of poked, but they still have 4 Unite moves up. There's Bruh flying across the entire enemy team onto the enemy Blissey, and Slash goes down. That's the first KO. Slash couldn't get his Unite move out. Redmond looking for this next hug, and Jungle Book also goes down. That's 3 KOs for the Serena. This is exactly what they needed to come back into the game. And they're going to start taking this threat as well now. Just make sure that Hooper doesn't steal it away again. Elo's looking for it. Can Elo do it again? He's going to get chased down this time around. He's going to die this time around, yes. Blissey? Egg Bomb steal? No, it's not enough this time. Redmore's gonna take this one off, but Elo, the Slash Unite goes on to... oh my god, the Hyperspace saves them. The Pyro Ball or the Knight of Sinai is also flying towards the base now, but Overlord is still here. He's gonna take down the Sylveon. Adesso is getting taken down. And still fine team fight afterwards. But that Hyperspace port is saving Nouns Esports kinda. In a very bad scenario. Rotom's gonna get taken. And they're gonna start pushing. Are they gonna push with this? No, they have no Unite moves up. It's just gonna be there. It's gonna get taken. And defended quite easily. Redmore. He's actually very high level now. He's gonna be level 13. He's the highest level in the game. On this arena. So... that is still very scary. Cinderace is hitting level 13 on Jungle Book. But again, he has not had good teamfights so far in the series on the Cinderace.
Looks like Slash maybe getting a little too far, getting chased down here by Godless, saying we do not want to let you head home, but no, we are going to back off. 1 minute until Zapdos spawns. This could be the last Zapdos of the World Championship. Blaze kick goes into Gatlu, but Gatlu should be fine. Takes the Hyperspace Portal. It's gonna fully reset. 1 minute left.
There we go.
Zapdos. BlvkHvnd looking great. Nouns Esports in a
solid. The bees are being taken. By CrisHeroes and Overlord. Overlord and this Egg Slash not having too big of a game yet, but I mean, let's see what happens in the last team fight of the match. With the cape, but Redmore, it's gonna be level 14. He is gonna be level 14. There he goes, level 14.
That's a level 14 Serena, and we've seen how powerful Serena's been all day. If they're able to catch out this
20 seconds. It's pretty much all on Redmore, I feel like, in this final team fight. We need a big Blasters Unite for the Nouns Esports. And BlvkHvnd just has to keep Jungle Book alive. They just have to somehow keep Jungle Book alive. Can BlvkHvnd do it? If they keep Jungle Book alive, they're going to be the winners. The team fight's already starting. Gatlu's going in with the Water Sport Rapid Spin quite early. Only onto Trevenant as well, so losing a lot of damage right here. That he will not have for a while. He's going to look for the eject button Unite move anytime now. Hopefully onto Jungle Book. There he goes. But Jungle Book gets away from it. Redmore's down it. But the full heal! Redmore doesn't get his Unite move out. He gets baited by the full heal yet again. Just like in the first match. Bruff is gonna go down. That's 2 down for the side of BlvkHvnd. I mean on the side of Nouns Esports. 2 KOs for BlvkHvnd. Perfect full heal. Gets baited. 4 go down. It's only Gatlu left. It is only Gatlu left. BlvkHvnd is gonna go for the Zapdos. They're actually just gonna kill Gatlu. They're gonna ace it. Bruv is respawning now. Zapdos gonna be taken. And there's no way, right? Can Bruv make it there? I don't think so. This is gonna be the game. BlvkHvnd gets Zapdos. Yet again, after winning a team fight. It was all on down to Redmore, and he got full heat on his Serena Unite. And BlvkHvnd will be our first ever champions. They're so far ahead. There's no way for Nouns Esports to even score points now. BlvkHvnd, North America, gonna be the first world champions in Pokémon Unite. Absolutely insane. What a clean tournament. They didn't lose a single game at all. 3-0 in the grand finals. Just crazy.
Is BlvkHvnd's world, and we might all be living in it. BlvkHvnd is 30 seconds away from becoming your world champion unless Nouns can do something about it. Overlord just putting some more gravy on top right here. 25 seconds right now. There just aren't enough points to score. There aren't enough members of Nouns Esports. Adesu with the Unite move, but I think it's fruitless right here as we have 15 seconds left.
Yeah, they're caught out. They're on the backside of nowhere. Overlord's looking for a gauge. They're trying to pad the stats. That's a huge reset timer, and BlvkHvnd, baby.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. BlvkHvnd is your world champion of Pokemon Unite.
GG's. I mean, that was fully deserved, man. Fully deserved. Fully deserved.
Best team in the world.
Fully deserved.
Who has burned to the ground here in London, North America, stepping into the territory, taking it down.
Fully deserved.
Fashion, not dropping a single set from winners to bell, top to bottom. They're going home with a big trophy, and I hope you got the right size suitcase because you got some hardware to carry with you.
You don't do it better than that. You don't do it more convincingly than that. What a run. You cannot
GG's.
beat the